You have any like goals for like 2023 and shit?
I impact the world. That's it.
Okay, that's
And
facts.
make them do what I do. Like
Mm.
be influenced by me. I don't want them care about clout or that shit
Yeah, yeah.
or analyze me. I don't like that. They be like, yo, you God. I'm like, bro, chill with that. Like,
That's
chill.
crazy. Wait, what you mean? What you mean? You gotta elaborate on that, bro.
Not like they analyze you, but they don't like do what you do. Like get influenced by you. Like I'm influenced. You made me grind.
Yeah.
Don't. It is like I don't know. They
Oh,
be
you mean
on you.
like
They
they be
got clout.
watching you, like spectators?
Yeah, like don't do that. Like
Yeah, I
grind,
feel that.
bro.
I feel that. I definitely feel that. Cause like I can kind of understand that too. Cause like I guess like
Mm-hmm.
I'll like post sometimes my forex profits on my Instagram and shit like that, and then like there'll be like a lot of people that like they'll just like sit there and watch. You feel me? Like some people be like, oh damn, I need to learn too. Like yo, show me like show me
Yeah.
something shit like that. But other people like they just sitting there watching you and shit. Like I don't. They just it's like nigga, and like there be some females too that like I'm like I thought you don't fuck with me. Why the fuck is you watching my stories, bro?
I hate that shit.
It don't make sense.
Hey, yo, can you guys hear me now?
Oh, there. Yeah,
Yeah,
now
I
I
hear
can
you.
hear you, bro. What's good, bro?
Alright.
I was asking him like, what's his goal for like 2023? He said he's trying to like, you know, impact the world basically and shit. Like, I fuck with that. You feel me? Like, you gotta like
Yeah.
say some shit like that. I hate when niggas say, "Oh, I just want to be a firefighter." Like, nigga, dream
Yeah,
bigger.
like, what?
Like,
Exactly.
Well,
nigga.
there's
Big.
value in a firefighter, though.
I mean, no, I agree.
It
I
depends.
agree.
Yeah.
But like, there's like so many. You could aim for like, nigga, I'm trying to take over a planet, nigga. Like, I want to hear some crazy
They, like,
shit.
Eliminate stuff. Yeah, they
Yeah.
like eliminate stuff.
Fact. You gotta like really just have that mindset that you can really do anything. Cause like even if you say, "Oh, I'm gonna take over the planet," and you don't take over the planet, but you take over a country, nigga, you still did some shit, nigga. Like do some shit. Like I just feel like everybody's goal should be to like have their name written down in the history book or something, bro. Like you shouldn't want to just be
Yeah.
a regular person and die and nobody knows your name, bro. Like
Yeah,
there
yeah.
needs to be legacy. Like I'm all for having fun and shit like that, but at the same time, it's
Mhm.
like you still have to have like your vision in your head. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
truly not afraid of death, but like I want to make sure I accomplish what I want to accomplish first. And now
Yeah,
I'll
like,
die
yeah.
smiling, nigga. You feel me? Like that's
Yeah,
it.
like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
ain't care no
It's like-
more. I have to complete.
Yeah, you feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
It's like that phrase, "All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy." It's kind of like the opposite. If you were to take the opposite too, and if
Yeah.
it was all play no work, it also
Mm.
makes you a dull boy.
Yeah, no facts. Yeah, you can't like you gotta have like everything's balanced though. You really gotta have like a both. Like me, I make everything like all the work I do, I make it fun. You feel me? That's how like and then like I'm more motivated to do more work. You feel me? Like even after I'm done like from like getting from work, I'm like I can't wait to get home, do more work. You feel me? Like work on the Discord or like add some shit or like do it. Like, you feel me? Like film a video, like because that shit's fun to me. You feel me? But I think a lot of people kind of like I think like the fear of not having money like forces them to get jobs they don't fuck with. And then they end up being sad and depressed and shit like that. But like if you get like if you know, okay, I'm a great speaker, maybe I should be a salesman, and then you like end up doing sales and shit. Like you're just using like I think your job is supposed to I forgot who said this. Your job is supposed to cater to your lifestyle, not the other way around.
Yeah, as long as like how you're living isn't just eating a bunch of junk food and just being a sedentary potato,
But see, like that's like a disease in itself though, because it's just like how do you not like I think that's just like society and shit. Like they make you not care about your body and shit, not take care of yourself. And like that's crazy.
Yeah,
to me.
and then also like push you to eat all this tasty food that when you think, oh, it tastes good, then it must be good for me. But just because it tastes delicious doesn't mean it's going to be good for you. The most delicious things tend to be the worst for you.
That's the sad thing about like because I remember like what really made me hate America in general is I remember one morning I was like working. And like I was like doing Uber, so I was just like driving around, but I never ate breakfast. So I was like, oh, let me go to a convenience store and get some fruits or some shit. I walk in that shit, bro. Everything had sugar in it. It was straight candy or like chips and shit like that. I'm like, yo, this is supposed to be a convenience store, nigga. And like they're literally trying to feed me just sugar and bullshit. You feel me? So it's just like that's just because I guess like it makes you addicted and like you get the sugar and then you want to come back to the store get more sugar and like that's why like a lot of like I guess women who get heartbroken they end up eating ice cream and shit because like they're tricked by like thinking that like that dopamine they get from the ice cream is like really making them feel better, but truly it's just the ice cream and then like they become addicted to it. You feel me?
I used to work at a 7-Eleven for like a little over a year, and like I saw a lot of the shit that we sold had like so many ingredients where like 70 to 80% of them were preservatives. Like it's especially the store brand stuff. Fuck convenience store sandwiches, man. Those things are disgusting. I don't know how people eat it. I think the reason why people eat it is because they don't really, they aren't fully conscious of what exactly they're putting in their body.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the reasons why obesity is such a huge problem,
Yep.
because people aren't consciously eating. They're just eating whatever tastes good to them
Yeah.
and not caring about the ramifications that come afterwards from the overindulgence of it.
Right. See, me, I don't eat shit unless it has some nutritional value. Like, I remember I was at dinner with like my family, and they were like, "Oh, do you want any cake?" I was like, "No, that's just not gonna do anything for me."
Oh.
Like, you feel me? And my cousin, like, she was like, "You know what? You're right. I'm gonna start thinking like that. I'm not gonna eat anything unless it has like nutritional value for me." You feel me? And I was able to like impact her by simply just eating healthy myself. You feel me? And I think it's crazy that you saying that like this shit had like 40 ingredients and preservatives in that shit. Like, it's like, nigga, like that shit, it fucks your body up so much because like it's not supposed to be on the shelf for that damn long. You feel me? Like, food is literally supposed to be free. You feel me? That's why like, I'm like, this shit is so fake to me. Why do people live in society? I don't get it, bruh. All this shit is insane to me.
It's just the way that we were taught. We were just
They
taught
think
to
that they
live
gotta follow the rules.
Yeah, like I'm like, no, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, when I see niggas speeding on the road, I'm like, I wish you happiness, joy, and laughter, cause you know how to fucking live. You feel me? Like all these other niggas that driving the speed limit, I'm like, you are controlled. You are a sheep. There's a time and a place. Don't get me wrong, and it would like I have to appreciate the people that drive the speed limit, because I wouldn't be able to go as fast as I do if there wasn't a bunch of NPCs on the road anyway. You feel me? But like at the same time, it's just like I just think if the world would like allow humans to adapt like we're so good at, you could gradually increase that speed limit and we would adapt to that shit. Like eventually niggas could be driving at 120 miles per hour regularly just because we're that fast. You feel me? Like our brains can do that. And that's the only thing I hate about like society. Like it literally puts a limit on you. Like, nigga, you can literally do whatever. Like we're capable of infinity.
Right. But then at the same time, if you're driving at like 120 miles per hour, the risks of you dying on the road are significantly higher. And granted, if like the majority of people like knew how to be able to like firmly drive 120 miles on a highway, like the risks would definitely be lower.
No, I agree with what you're saying, but I think that's more of like just like a rules and regulation thing. Cause like I understand that driving is a meditation. A lot of people don't understand that shit. You need 100% of your focus when you're driving, because you need to be looking left and right, looking at your rear view, looking at where you're going, thinking about what all these niggas are gonna do, thinking about like 2 steps ahead of which lane you're gonna go to after you switch into this lane. Like you need to be thinking. But like the reason why, like I guarantee you, bro, like the niggas that get in the car accidents most of the time is because they're on their fucking phone, bro. You're not focused. You feel me? Like that is the main problem. That's why we can't increase the speed limit, because niggas are addicted to technology. I just think in a perfect society, it should be about innovation and evolving. You feel me? Like as long as you're doing those 2 things, you're doing what you're supposed to do as life. You feel me? Like that's the whole point of life.
It feels like it's becoming more difficult to try to like wake people up to the potential that they carry, you know, where they just where they set limits on themselves and they're thinking, oh, it just is what it is. And they're like, you're so much more capable you're so much more capable than what you think you're capable of. But you won't even allow yourself to think that way. You just think, oh, I have these certain advantages and I have these flaws and I have these disadvantages and there are these things I can't do, but there's also these things I can do. So I can enjoy the things I can do, but I can't really do the things I'm not allowed to do. They're like, just hearing people talk about their limitations like it's just set in stone, thinking that there's nothing they can do about it. I want to say it infuriates me, but it definitely annoys me. I mean, to a great extent.
Cause I'll like say people like that. Like I'm getting kind of like radical with it. Like I'm like, bro, like some of y'all niggas have some weak ass mindsets, bro. Like I don't want no weak minded niggas around me no more. You feel me? Cause it's just like to me, heaven and hell is not like a destination. I think it's literally a mind state. And I think like
Oh,
the
yeah.
devil that people talk about is really just that mind that tells you, oh no, you can't do this, you can't do that, or like makes you do self-destructive things like, oh, masturbating all day. You feel me? So you waste all your energy and shit like that. I feel like those people that limit themselves, it's that devil in their mind like that's keeping them in that hell, because like that hell is something you created. You feel me? You created that box around you, but there is no fucking box. You feel me? You can just go and do whatever the fuck you want to do. But some people think they can, you know, they're only capable of like so little. You feel me? When like they could have been the fucking president of the United States. You feel me? But instead they decided to be a fucking principal of a school or some shit. You feel me? Like they just aimed for like a mountain. Like I was saying to my homeboy, and instead of aiming for the moon or some shit. It's sad. It's really sad.
Yup.
Yeah, it is pretty sad that people
Nowadays can't help nobody.
Nah,
Can't help
gee.
nobody nowadays.
Yeah, because those ideas are just locked, like hard locked into their psyche, to where the only way that they'll be able to get to that state that you want them to go, because you want them to be able to realize their fullest potential. The only way they're going to be able to realize their untapped potential is to find it within themselves. Like they have to make that conscious decision to make that change. But if they don't, there's really nothing it can do for them, because that's a choice they made.